Hey guys, Steven, TheSalonGuy here, and today I've got a new tutorial for you guys. This is going to combine a few different celebrity looks, and this is also such a huge popular trend for men's haircuts right now. I'm going to show you guys how to achieve the undercut. Now you see celebrities such as Adam Levine has worn it, Brad Pitt was wearing it at the Oscars, Justin Timberlake. You know, a lot of guys are wearing this type of disconnected look. David Beckham, where it's literally everything is really close on the sides and then it's longer on top, but you can kind of slick it over, but it really is just disconnected. So I'm going to show you guys how to achieve that look, so let's get started. Alright, so you can see what we've done here is I've actually sectioned off this right here like that, alright, and basically you're going from the corner of the eyebrow around, okay, and that is going to give you basically a working section that you know you need to leave this longer on top and literally get rid of all of this. So you're seeing a lot of guys, they're just really taking this pretty close. Now it really depends on you and how short you want to go with it, but let's do it in two phases, where I'll do one where it's a little bit longer and you get to see how that looks, and then one where it's a little bit shorter so you can see two different versions of it. Alright, I'm going to start with the first one, and I'm going to basically use the clipper and I'm just going to buzz all of this underneath this whole line like this. And when you do this, what you want to do is basically you can even push this hair out of the way if you want, just have a cleaner section, but you're going right up to that line like that, okay? You don't want to go any higher because you don't want to cut any of the hair on top, but you're just basically going with the buzzer to get rid of most of the hair underneath here because you are creating a disconnected shape. So before I actually go into this any further, you know, I want to show you guys what this looks like, okay? So as you can see here, this is what it would look if it was probably about, I'd say, you know, a number 3 or so, 3 guard with the clipper. That's what this would look like, all right? And then this could hang over it, so when it's a little bit longer, it's not as obvious, okay? It's not as obvious of a buzz shaping through here, so it kind of blends a little bit more. I've seen some people where they take it down even shorter than this, but it's really your call. But I think this actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to continue to get rid of this on the sides and the back, and then we'll see what we have with the top. Alright, so let's let the hair down and see what we got. Alright, so you've got all this hair through here. Now actually, this is a good length in the front here, but what we have to do is really disconnect you know, a lot of this here and cut us a lot shorter. So this whole look is basically kind of almost like a side part, but it's slicked all the way back as well. Alright, so let's leave the front about right here. Okay, there's going to be our guide right here. Now let's cut this up on an angle going towards the back of the head, because again, we want to make sure that we have it shorter, alright, towards the back and longer in the front. So what I'm doing is literally just cutting a straight line, okay, following towards the back of the head like this. There it is. There's the whole back, okay? Now when you slick this back, as you can see, it's all going to kind of go back like this. Alright, what that did is it removed all that excess weight into here and allows the hair to kind of slick back. But what I want to do is do this on this side as well, simply because I want to make sure it's pretty balanced, and I don't want to have, in case you do want to go over this way, alright, say you want to change up the part, you can go over that way. So let's take this now and also bring it up on this side. So we're doing the same exact thing, just balancing it out a little bit, just so it removes, you know, it's not too heavy and unbalanced. So we're just kind of really working everything in right now. And now everything is looking better now because it's balancing out a lot more, and I'm getting that kind of disconnected look now that I wanted from the beginning. So now we can comb this over again this way, and now as you can see, we're getting that undercut look, okay, which is super popular right now. Now all of this length really depends on you and how long you want this, because however long it is in the front here is going to travel back. So this piece goes all the way to the back of the head. Alright? If you want to bring this up, I would strongly suggest leaving the front longer and work your way shorter in through the back this way, okay? Because you want to leave that front long enough so that it can go back. So I felt this was a little too long in the back here. So what I'm doing is I'm just really bringing this up quite a bit higher, so it doesn't look like there's, you know, a lot of hair hanging down over, you know, almost like wearing a, you know, a hairpiece on the top of their head. So I'm just bringing this up so it just kind of blends a little bit better like this in the back. And now when you comb it back, it's simply not as heavy, and it just has a little bit better flow to it. See that? So it kind of works in a little bit nicer this way. And this again is the look that a lot of people are going for. This is kind of a hot look for guys right now, and it works. A lot of guys are doing it. A lot of celebrities. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this up here, and then take a look and see what we have as far as styling options, and then we'll be done. All right. So I think this looks pretty good. But what I want to do is I want to take this even a little bit shorter now. So this is the first way, the first version of it, which is a little bit, and we'll zoom in a little closer. As you can see, it's short, but not where it's skin short. All right. There's the variation of it there from different angles. So, you know, this is acceptable if you want to be a little more conservative, if you want it to blend in a little more. But now, let's see what it looks like when you take it a little bit shorter. When blow drying this type of hairstyle, when you want to get a lot of volume in it, the key is to raise up from the root like this, and then shoot the blow dryer up. So what this will do is it raises everything here, so when you bring it over, it's got that volume like this. Okay, so again, you're lifting up. Whoop. See, you're lifting so strong, you're lifting the head off like this. You want to use your hand, your fingers, and just kind of lift up and blow dry at the root area. That's going to get you maximum volume. All right, so let's take a look. Here's one way of wearing it. All right, this is again with no product whatsoever, just with my hands. All right, and there you can see it all just kind of works back like this. Okay, so with the lighting, it looks a lot shorter because of the mannequin head, but you know, I did take this down a little bit shorter than what I originally did on the sides, but this is with no product whatsoever, which I think looks pretty cool. So now let's try putting some hair cream and some gel, and let's slick this back and then see how it looks. All right, now here's the slick back look, which you can see looks pretty awesome. This is, you know, if you want to wear it a little more formal, as you can see, it's all kind of just slick back. This is definitely how a lot of celebrities are wearing their hair now. A lot of guys are wearing it like this. So I think it came out great. And, you know, definitely try it out if you're interested. It's definitely the way to go when it comes to men's hairstyling trends. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all your requests, all the support. You know, one thing I get a lot of questions about is, you know, about the product. You know, I can't really promote one specific product unless I'm being sponsored by a product at this point. Hopefully I will be soon, who knows. But, you know, any sort of cream, any sort of paste, you know, there's so many of them out there. Just you got to experiment and try and see what works best for your hair type, because I might try some and it might not work well for your hair. Also, lots of questions about, you know, how do I tell my barber how to get this? The best way is to bring in a picture, all right? Bring in a picture or show them this video so that they can do it. Because they're professionals, they should be able to look at a picture and do it. Or have them watch the video. You know, that's the best way I could suggest. They might want to do it, they might, you know, take offense to it, who knows, but that's the best way I could suggest to let the people who are doing it here to try to get the looks that I'm doing. So, thanks so much guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.